With love, Meghan is leaving people with a bad taste in their mouth because Meghan feels fake.
I don't like her. That's what everybody says. Yeah.
Today, we're breaking down 5 habits that destroyed Meghan Markle's likability and what you can do instead to make people like you and actually enjoy talking to you. Hey there, I'm Rachel. Mistake number 1, the commanding tone. Meghan speaks at people instead of with people. When she's talking, it seems like she's giving a lecture instead of engaging in a conversation. Take a look at this one.
I'm gonna get the fish out.
Amazing.
You never want to put a super cold protein on the grill, in the oven, anything, right?
Her teaching tone creates a sense of superiority and it pushes people away.
We don't want all that salt to now go into the actual flesh, right? We don't want to have it taste that way.
People don't like to be talked down to. People like to feel included. They like to feel connected and not have to listen to a monologue. Let's just take a look at another example. This is a cooking show with Selena Gomez. And just notice how she is engaging in a conversation with her guests. And by the way, can you hit the like and the subscribe for more videos like this? Thank you.
Very soon.
I'm very excited. And we're helping people out.
And we're helping people out as well. Yes, the charity part about it is so awesome as well.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your charity?
Yes, thank you.
Selena is showing a normal two-way conversation. When you show interest in the other person, you make them feel heard, you make them feel cared about, and it makes you seem more lovable and likable. Mistake number 2, forcing perfection. Meghan makes everything appear perfect.
That's perfect.
Look at her outfit, her kitchen, her background, her jewelry, her makeup, her garden, her perfect fruit plate, everything. And yet, Meghan keeps repeating, it's easy.
Really, really easy.
Here's what Megyn Kelly has to say about that.
She is the most insecure person I have seen in the public eye in a long time. That is why everything had to be perfectly curated. Just how over the top perfect everything has to be around her.
Is it a sign of insecurity? What do you think? Make sure to leave a comment. I'd like to know. When you try to appear perfect all the time with the perfect white outfit and the stainless kitchen, it doesn't feel real and people just can't relate to that. I mean, wearing white fancy clothing when you're cooking. Who does that?
Literally no one on earth does that.
I mean, yes, she's wearing makeup and it's TV and she has to. I get that. But honestly, it's so over the top and unrealistic. When we're cooking, a kitchen can be messy. It's more normal. It's more realistic and people can relate to that. Look here, their clothing, it's comfortable. It's nothing lavish, nothing chic. Even cutting her beans are not the perfect size all the time.
Wait, let's talk about this.
What is that?
They're not uniform.
Meghan's perfect image doesn't stop here because mistake number 3 is her overacting. Her smile is everywhere. Seriously, I've scrolled through every single episode of her show and everywhere there is a huge, big smile and it doesn't feel genuine. Here's what a linguistic expert has to say about that.
I'm aware that it's important to smile, but is it really healthy to smile this much?
Is it healthy? What do you think? She overdoes her facial expressions, her emotional reactions, and it just feels so exaggerated and not sincere. Yeah, she's an actress. And that's how she comes across, as an act.
Oh my God, oh my gosh, she looks so pretty. You want me to be barefoot? No.
If you want to be more likable, try to be more natural, more authentic, less forced. And maybe what Megyn Kelly here says might be right.
Someone had to coach her on how to be a normal person who's an actual friend.
Which brings me to mistake number 4. Scripted and staged. When Meghan speaks, it sounds so rehearsed and scripted. Take a look.
It doesn't need to be big for a party. It's how you incorporate these practices in every day. 2 versions of our fruit plate.
She never really shares any real stories, anything a little bit more personal, anything that would connect you to her. She tries to, but it doesn't sound genuine. And even her friends Are they genuinely really friends of her, or are they there for media attention? Here's what one of her so-called friends, Mindy, said.
Whenever I do something, anything related to Meghan, it becomes like
big news.
Big news.
When it comes to natural conversations, just compare how Meghan talks and how Mindy talks, and how she's more conversational, more natural, and a more normal facial expression.
And then I, of course, as a very hierarchical person, was like, who are these other 50? Does having a lower number make me more special?
Oh my God,
Does having a higher number?
I did not think about it.
People like you when you share more raw and real stories, and not these rehearsed, scripted, and repetition of certain words. One of her buzzwords she keeps repeating, it's easy.
It's really easy to do. Really, really easy. Easy to love. Easy to love. It's always easy to do.
Talking about words, mistake number 5, the empty words. Meghan's words sound polished, too polished. It's so rehearsed, there's no connection, there's no relatability. When she's making this fruit plate, she's talking about being a busy mom, and we all have a lot to do.
We all have to work. We all have a lot of stuff to do, but when you can take a minute to just...
Saturday morning.
Her attempt to be natural, it feels forced. There is never a personal detail. There's never a struggle, because no, it's all fun and easy.
Amazing, right?
Yes.
And so easy.
True connection and likability comes from authenticity and not from a rehearsed script. People are drawn to warmth, to presence, to sincerity. Even if you're silent, even if you're an introvert, you can make this work. You can make conversation and have people enjoy spending time with you, enjoy talking to you. And a perfect example of this, you will notice in this next video. I'll see you there.